Hey guys, and welcome back to Smutty Buddies.
Today we're going to be starting our Crescent City episode.
Yeah, we need to start getting ready, Start getting ready for the third book, which is coming out in like
A month. January 30th.
I think exactly a month.
Yeah.
Well, today's the 29th.
So, a month plus 1 day.
A month plus 1 day. And we can't wait. We're very excited. Literally.
House of Flame and Shadow. I wonder who's that about?
This when we get to the second book.
Yeah, then we could talk about
We're gonna talk about so many things, but
we're gonna be going over the first one, Crescent City, a house of earth and blood.
Yes.
So this one is like, it's a rough read in the beginning. I'm gonna be honest.
I agree.
I struggled through this one. The beginning, it was like taking a lot of me to get through it.
Yeah, because it's a lot of world building.
Yeah, it is.
And the history, we're not gonna do no history lessons here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a wiki you could find that'll explain everything. There's different houses. There's the archangels, the angels, the fae, a bunch of different people.
We're going to be going over, this book won't have as many, spoilers for book 3, but we are going to be talking about some stuff. So if you haven't read, please don't watch this video. Please come back. We don't want to spoil anything for you.
Yep.
But yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
So we start with the main character, Bryce. Quinlan.
So we know that she's half fae, half
yes.
human. Her mom is human. Her dad is the Autumn King.
The Autumn King, yeah. Her brother is Roan Dannon.
Oof. He's full. He's full fae.
Full fae. He's starborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know nothing about his mom. She's just there. But they share the same dad. So it's like her half brother. And he does not want to be king. Like, he tries everything in this book. When you like start meeting him and you start like getting more of his character and who he is, you start like realizing that he doesn't fuck with his dad like at all.
He doesn't even expect to like live that long.
Yeah. But you see that he's like more of like, when you see his description, he's more of like on the rougher side. Like, he has like half of his head is like shaved. He's like tattooed everywhere.
Yep.
Those tattoos.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. When you like learn the meaning.
Yeah. But okay, so the book starts and it's Bryce. It's introducing our main character. Bryce Quinlan, she works in an antiquities shop.
Yeah.
And she works with, she watches over Leoba, which is a little fire sprite. Leoba wasn't she part of the House of Flame and Shadow?
Yeah,
okay.
she was.
So she was part of Flame and Shadow.
So she's like this little like fire
sprite.
She's super cute.
Super cute. And then there's Syrinx, which is her pet.
Yeah, which it's kind of like a mixture of like a dog, lion, horn thing.
Doesn't it have like 3 heads or something?
No, it has 1 head.
Oh, okay.
I thought it had 3 eyes.
Oh my god.
Something like that.
It's weird.
It's like a weird mixture of like, let's just say the equivalent of a dog.
Yeah.
It's like a pet.
A little, like if it got beat up, a beat up dog.
It's not ugly.
An ancestral dog.
Okay. We'll go with that. Let's go with that.
Yeah. So then they also introduce her best friend, Danica. Now, Danica, her grandfather is
he's like basically like the chief.
The
like
werewolf prime.
Yeah. He's like the head of like the tribe of the werewolves.
And her pack is called the Pack of Devils. Correct?
Yes.
And then it consists of Connor, which we'll get to, and then a few others there that are kind of irrelevant. So yeah, Danica and Bryce are best friends. They end up getting a tattoo together, which we'll get to.
Yes.
This happens. Well, does the tattoo happen in the beginning of the book?
Okay.
They
already got it. She's like healing it.
They got
Remember
it.
that they're like She's like saying that it's like taking forever for it to heal.
They like go to the gate and then they're like, we're gonna make the drop together.
Yeah.
Which a drop is basically when like you finally get like your full powers. I guess you could say, and aging slows down. You know, you're a lot stronger. So then
Bryce right now in the book, she's like 23.
23, yeah.
She's like 23 right now. Right in the beginning of the book.
Yeah. And then they also introduce this guy named Philip Briggs, which he was the leader of like some rebellion in Pangaea. He was caught by Danica's pack trying to blow up a nightclub, and they arrested him because of Danica and her pack. So then in the beginning of the book, Jessica is Bryce's boss, I guess you could say. And she tells Bryce that she wants her to find the horn, and sometimes, you know, she's in an antiquity shop. So she's like, I need you to find Luna's horn. And obviously we're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But
and they haven't seen it.
They haven't seen it because it was stolen.
In like centuries.
Yeah.
Years.
It was stolen from the temple. And then, okay, so I'm just going to fast forward to the part where she has an interaction with Connor. So Bryce is getting ready for her date, right? She has a boyfriend. His name is Reed.
I think he's human.
And she's leaving, and Connor, you know, he's like flirting with her. Yeah. He's basically like begging her to date him.
He's like, when are you gonna date me?
Yeah.
Like, finally, like, please.
They're cute. But she ends up going with Reed. I don't even remember what happens. I just know she dumps Reed.
I know that she's like on the date with him, and like I'm pretty sure she's like thinking in her head, like, what the fuck am I doing with this guy?
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
He sucks ass.
Like, I think like the conversations, like, she's like bored out of her mind. She's like, I need to move on. So like mid-date, she's like, I'm out. I'm out of here.
So she dumps him. Yeah. And then she texts Connor. And she's like, fine, I'll go out with you.
And I'm like feeling, bro, I'm feeling Connor in the beginning.
Me too.
I'm like, oh my God, this little like wolf. Like, ugh. And like the way that he was talking to her, I was like, okay.
He was so in love with her.
Yeah, he was.
And then is that when he texts her like, oh, text me when we get home?
Yes.
Safe.
So he texts her like, oh, like, thank you for like giving me this chance. Like, you're not gonna regret it. And then he's like, just know like you made the right choice, and text me home when you get safe.
Yeah. And she goes clubbing with Fury and Juniper. Yeah. So they're clubbing, and you know they're like on some shit. Yeah. And she ends up like, doesn't she? Who does she text?
She texts Danica. She texts Danica. She's like, oh, I just hooked up with someone in the bathroom. Like, don't tell Connor. And I was like,
that's a little fucked up. That's a little fucked up. Bryce.
Like, you literally just gave him a chance, and like you go and sleep with someone.
Yeah, like you really had to do that.
I mean, in her head, she's like, technically we ain't together yet.
Yeah, technically I'm single.
Like I said, I would give him a chance.
Damn.
A date. That doesn't mean we're actually together.
Still though, I'd be like, red flag.
Yeah, I know.
You just gonna. Gonna fuck a lot of that. But anyways, so she's back from a night out, you know, with her girls, and she gets to the apartment. Bitch, blood everywhere.
Well, she's drugged. Girl is drugged out. She has no idea what the fuck is going on. She can barely even see. She has like apartment's like all black. So she's like adjusting like her vision. She's like, what the fuck? She's like calling off her Danica. It's like a part where she's literally like, and then I see like the apartment, and then I see them
in pieces.
Everyone's in pieces. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was reading this, I was like, bro, she's like off something. She's not seeing right. There's no way they're dead. Like, we literally just started the book. We just started it. There's no way that they already just killed them off. I'm like, whatever she took must have been hella fucking good for her to be seeing that shit.
Damn, slide.
But
pass them over.
What she was seeing, she was seeing it. Blood. Yeah. Them. Connor.
Oh my god.
She said that Connor was even in smaller pieces because it seemed like he was trying to protect Danica.
That's traumatizing as fuck.
Fucking kill me.
Yeah. It's traumatizing. Very traumatizing.
I loved Connor. And that was like her bestie. Like Danica. That was like seeing her sister dead.
I know. And then, so she's like, I believe she's like running out of the apartment.
Yeah, she's like, what the fuck is going on? She thinks that what she's seeing is not real. Mm-hmm. She's like, there's no way.
So she's running out of the apartment and she sees like some demon monster attacking an angel, mm-hmm. she says. And then she like hits it over the head and it's like, and it bites her leg.
Yes.
Her leg is like fucked up. But eventually we get introduced to Hunt Athalar.
Mr. Hunter.
Mm-hmm. The Umbra Mortis. Umbra Mortis. So he's part of it's a whole thing. It's he's a lot of information.
The I guess you would want to say
the Triari?
Yeah.
Like Micah's Triari. Mm-hmm. So is like Isaiah, which is his little friend, mm-hmm. and a bunch of other people.
That they're also
like other people, yeah.
So Hunt and Isaiah are angels. And they have the marking across her forehead. And then Micah is an archangel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason why they have the mark on their head is because they led a rebellion mm-hmm. A long time ago. I think it was like 200 years ago.
Mm-hmm. When he was young and fresh.
Yeah, he was young. He was with somebody else named Shahar. She was leading the rebellion.
Uh-huh. And he was like...
He's like, I got you. Yeah.
I'm with you. Whatever you say goes.
Yeah. Fucking fell through and now he's a slave.
Yeah. And she dead. Her sister
killed her, right? Her sister killed her own sister.
Right?
Yeah.
Shahar?
Shahar is his lover. And the other one? Oh, damn.
Sabine?
No, it's not Sabine.
Sabine?
Sabine is Danica's mom.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. Maybe it'll come back to us. Sabine? No, Sabine is Danica's mom. Okay, so they have her in a cell. Mm-hmm. They're holding Bryce in a cell. And it's Hunt, Isaiah, and Sabine eventually shows mm-hmm. up and she's like, that bitch. She's like, Danica's dead because of her, blah, mm-hmm. blah, blah. Well, they're questioning Bryce and Rune is like, beep, 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 beep. He's like, she needs to come out of there.
I am the prince.
The prince of the Valbaran Fae. And her daddy's the Autumn King. You heard?
You heard? Get her out right now.
Right now.
Oh my god. I would love to meet Rune. Like, I don't know what it is. What, like, SJM does with these men. But I feel like the more... Like, we read Agatar. Agatar, you know... Cassian is up there. Cassian's up there. And, you know, like, we read Throne of Glass. And, mm-hmm. you know, like, Dorian's up there. He's up there. Yeah. And then, you know, you, like, read Crescent City and...
Rune is up there.
You mean Rune? Oh, my God. And Hunt? Oh, my God. She has, like, a way of, like, writing these, like, big, long-haired men. And then, you know, like, we meet Rune. And Rune is, like, none of the guys that she's ever... like written before, because you know, like Dorian and Azrael, you know, like they're both like dark haired and they got like the shadows, you know, like Hunt and Cassian are like big, you know, they have the longer hair, like a little wavy, you feel me? They're more of like and then there's like Rune mm-hmm. and Rune is literally like half shaved,
he's emo as fuck,
yeah, painted nails, tattooed everywhere, and I'm like, you know, he ain't my typical cup of tea, but I'm feeling this.
He's my cup of tea.
Yeah, he's my cup of tea. Mm-hmm. In the real world?
And girl, in the real world? Yes.
I don't know. Yes. But...
the piercings, the
lip one?
The vampire bites.
I'm feeling that.
I'm into the grungy, dirty looking... I like the type of guy that we're dating for a week and he gets my name tattooed on his ass. That spontaneous type. That's my type.
Tattooed on his cock.
Cock?
Not even his ass.
Around the tip.
Why not?
Around the tip.
On your heart. On your heart. Because you love me already. You know I'm the one.
Right
with
in
a
the
heart,
middle. With a heart
and
around it.
everything?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like a cupid bow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, I love that shit.
You think Rue would do that? I don't think so.
I mean, he has so many.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
You can just cover it up.
He's like the type where like I feel like he's like a player.
Oh, 100%.
Like he probably wouldn't get anyone tattooed. Well, we don't know about her though. We got off track.
So whatever, he gets her out 2 years later.
Yeah, this is like literally okay. Part one, but
Yeah.
22 months later, I'm like
20 specifically.
Yeah, 22. It couldn't be 24. It hasn't been 2 years. It's been 22 months.
22 months. Yeah.
22 months.
She's fucking a furry in the bathroom. She's
back
lion
in the club.
shifter.
Shaking ass. She's always
The
shaking
lion's
ass.
like, and she's like, "Ooh, what that lion got? Let me check out that mane,
that tail.
that tail." So yeah, they go to the bathroom. They fuck real quick, and then she comes out, and that's when she's meeting up with Tertian, the vampire guy. So she's meeting up with him. She's trying to like sell him something, an artifact,
and he wants some of her.
Yeah,
he was like, "When you finally gonna give me a chance?" She's like,
"Get the butt,
get your bitch."
And doesn't Rune show up?
Yeah,
Rune shows up, and we get more Rune.
Yeah.
So we get one more Rune, and then let's fast forward because that's important. She meets up with the vampire guy. That's important.
Yeah,
right?
But let's
fast forward.
There's like 800 pages of this book.
Exactly. So she's in the shop again, and Hunt and Isaiah show up, and they're knocking on the door. And they're and she's like, "I ain't opening. The fuck."
Yeah.
They're like,
"You're not opening the door."
They're basically like, "This is the police.
Open up.
Open up.
FBI. Open up.
Open up." Eventually, she opens up.
Yeah, she does.
So she opens up, and they start telling her. They're like, "Oh, weren't you with Mr. Tertian last night or something?" Well, he was killed. He was killed
Mr.
after
Vampire.
meeting with you, and the injuries that he has match Danica's injuries.
So what's up?
So what's going on?
What are you doing?
What's going on? And she's just like, okay. And then Micah shows up. We get introduced to Micah, the one that basically
he's the archangel.
He's the archangel. Yeah. They're Isaiah and Hunt are under him, working under him. So he's like asking her for help. He's like, so you can help us find who's killing these people. You're like the only link we have to these murders. And then I think like eventually Jessica joins the conversation, and it's like, okay, like Bryce is gonna help. Okay. And Sandriel. That's the one that owns Hunt. Sandriel owns Micah. Micah owns Hunt and the rest of them. The rest of the Triari.
Basically.
Yeah. So, what happened was that she ended up killing her sister because Shahar went against her for the rebellion, blah, 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 and ended up killing her. And then Hunt basically has to kill the amount of people that died during the rebellion.
Yeah, so it's like 2,200 and like 16, 18. Motherfucker's like on 82.
80, yeah.
He's fresh. I don't know what the fuck I would do. I think I would go like on a killing spree or some shit.
Yeah, I'll just kill random
But
ass people.
I think it's like he has to kill like people that they tell him to kill, right?
Yeah.
Like he can't kill random ass people.
Yeah. So Micah gives him like targets, I guess you could say, and then he kills him. Which he doesn't like doing. He even has like a little breakdown eventually in the shower. Yeah.
The shower scene.
Yeah.
Pobrecito.
But whatever. We learned that the thing that night that Bryce like hit over the head is called a Crystallos demon. Okay. We learn later on how that shows up.
How it's summoned.
Yeah. And then Hunt ends up telling Bryce, the angel that you saved, that was Micah. Yeah. The fuck? What was Micah doing there?
My boss. Yeah.
Whoa. And then he's like, he doesn't want anyone knowing. Suspicious.
Sus. I'm not gonna lie, he was sus the whole book.
The whole book.
I was like, I don't trust this motherfucker.
Me too.
I don't trust him.
Me too. Now I wasn't expecting the twist.
Yeah.
But he was fishy.
I was like, what do you mean you were there and you don't want anyone to know? It was just the whole book. Like, how are you always in the right places? Suspicious.
So Hunt tells Bryce like, oh, like at one point I suspected you. They end up having like a mini fight and she storms off.
She's like, you suspected me?
Yeah. So girl, she goes to the club. Again.
She's always partying. I love that.
Always, yeah. And eventually, you know, like Hunt follows her. Bitch, what? The club explodes. There's an explosion in the club. And somehow it's connected to the horn. It had like a picture of the horn on it. And they're like, oh, okay, so this horn, the Luna's horn, we need to find it, blah, blah, blah. Hunt ends up moving in with Bryce. Because he's like, you know, like, this is too dangerous. I need to move in with you. Forced proximity. I love that shit.
But there's not one bed. There's two. But it's fine.
There's 2 rooms. There's 2 whole-ass rooms.
I know. There's 2 doors.
2 doors.
Oh, fuck.
It's too much.
But it's still forced proximity.
They're still in the same
He's
vicinity.
still walking around his little basketball shorts.
So then Hunt ends up visiting the Oracle. And the Oracle tells him that he needs to stay away from Bryce.
Does he listen?
No, the fuck?
I probably wouldn't listen either.
No. But I wonder why. This book has so many theories.
I feel like we shall find out next book.
Yeah. And okay, that's a very important part of the book. That's why I mentioned that. But fast forward. They end up visiting Philip Briggs, which is, you know, he just happened to have been released when Danica and the Pack got murdered. So then, like, they pinned the murder on him, and he got taken away to prison. So Hunt and Bryce go to visit him, and he's basically like, I ain't kill nobody. Yeah. He's like, I didn't do it. The fuck? He's like, I actually like Danica. Like, she put me in my place.
They actually became like friends. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and they're kind of like, okay, so
like it wasn't
him.
Then like, who the fuck was it?
Yeah.
And then that's when you start like questioning everything. I'm like reading this book and I'm like, okay, so clearly not that. And then there's like 800 pages and everything just keeps on fucking. There's like one twist. You think like the twist? Yeah. No, there's like a twist on the twist.
Yeah.
My head twisted.
Yeah, same. No, and oh, bitch, they end up visiting Sabine, Danica's mom, and that's when she finally sees Ethan again and Amelie. This fucking bitch. And Ethan is like, bro, they're treating her like shit.
But him too, though, in the beginning.
And he's basically telling her like, oh, like you cheated on Connor. He's like, you really like hooked up with some other guy.
Like he's like, oh, I read the text messages.
Yeah. No, and in the beginning of the book, Ethan texts Bryce like, oh, you're not wanted at the funeral.
Yeah.
Damn. But it's revealed that Ethan has been like in love with Bryce. You know.
Apparently, who isn't in love with Bryce?
I know. He's been in love with Bryce, but right now he kind of hates her.
Yeah.
They're like.
But he was like, I never said anything because, you know, like my brother was in love with you and like, what was I gonna say? So he keeps his like secret, you know, secret crush.
A secret, yeah, because that's his brother's girl. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
He was like, my brother wanted you for so long. Like, how was I gonna now show and be like, I want you? Which, like, low-key, like, the more that we, like, learn about Ethan, I'm like...
Yeah, he's cute.
Like, Ethan, you know?
He's cute. Yeah. Ethan could get it. Yeah. He's, like, not up there, like, Rune or Hunt, but...
He's, like, third?
Third? What about Therion? Merman? You don't like Merman? Oh, I like Merman.
You like Merman?
I like Merman.
I mean, Merman's funny as fuck.
He's funny.
He's so funny, but like the little tail.
But he could change. He could
change.
But like, he could grow legs.
You don't like the wolf more?
No.
You're like more like protective.
No, I like the fish.
You like the fish?
Like
Keep the fucking fish.
I love him, and he's flirty as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
I also like Declan. I like Flynn.
That is true.
Rune's little friends.
They're funny too.
Yeah.
They're funny.
Okay. Back to it. Because this is going to be a long video. There's a lot of information to get to. Okay, so they leave and they end up getting attacked by a Crystallo's demon. They end up killing it. Okay, but they're like, that's a little weird. We just got attacked by it. How is this being summoned? I think, like, doesn't Hunt end up getting hurt? Scratched up a little bit.
Yeah. Like, little... You know,
but he's okay.
A little bruise here and there. He's fine, though. He's big.
He's okay.
He's big and mighty. Strong.
They go back home. And who's waiting for them? Sabine. Sabine is waiting for them with a gun. And they're like,
The
fuck?
fuck you doing here?
How you even get in here? Doesn't she have, like... Right? Doesn't she have, like, a barrier or something around her house? But they're basically telling her, like, you killed Danica. And she's like, no, the fuck? They're like, I didn't kill Danica. And then she reveals to them that Danica's the one that stole the horn. The Luna's horn. And they're like, whoa.
Wait, what? The mom knew the whole time.
The whole time. And she was covering it. She was covering it because, like, she wanted to protect the legacy and this and that. Blah, blah, blah.
So what does she do? She calls Rune. Hey, I need you. Well, I don't need you. I need your roommate, but still. So she tells Declan.
Declan, yeah.
Declan is the techie one. He's the one that's always, like, hacking shit. She's like, I need you to, like, be checking the security system on the temple during that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
He finds her.
She was there. Yeah.
She was there. She took that shit. He was like, that's her right there.
That's her. That's
with her little jacket. With love, everything is possible.
Why do you think I wear my leather jacket today?
Okay.
So, we get introduced to the drug synth. And Rune is the one that's telling Bryce, like, oh, yeah, like, apparently there's this drug, synth, that it can make you, like, stronger. Gives you, like, super strength. Magical powers. Yeah.
Some good stuff right there.
And, I don't know, give me some.
Like, shit.
The clothes that Danica was wearing the night that she died,
that it had residue on it.
They found traces of synth. Yeah, girl. So she was in all types of shit.
So this is like when you start realizing, and I think like Bryce starts realizing that she didn't know Danica as well as she thought, or at least Danica was keeping a majority of the stuff from her.
I know.
Like, you just start, like, it's like one lie after another. And it gets to a point where Bryce is literally like, bro, did I even fucking know her?
Yeah.
It's, like, really sad.
I know. Because that was her best friend.
That was literally her best friend.
But she was keeping a shit ton of secrets.
Everything.
Even if it was to, like, protect her. Because, right, wasn't it to protect her? But, like, bitch, we'll get to it. But, like, you kind of put a target on her back.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
So yeah, they find the residue. Oh, and then they find out that it contains obsidian salt, which is used to summon demons. Oh, bitch, this is when it starts getting good. So she's in her apartment, and Therion, my little fishy daddy,
his little he has skate tiger
like
marks, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like little
what fishes used to breathe. That they're like
gills.
He got gills. Where else he got them gills?
He's like, I can only be outside the water for a little bit.
Little
amount of time.
It's okay. I'll jump in there with you.
Yeah.
I'll go into
doesn't
any
he
body
have
of
like
water.
Doesn't he have like there's like some girl that's in love with him?
Yes.
That like she wants to get, it's like the lady that owns him, her daughter.
Is it the River Queen or the Ocean Queen? I think the Ocean. No, I don't know.
But one of
the
daughter of one of them is like in love with him.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I fucked this bitch one time, and now she doesn't fuck. She wants to get married.
I know.
She's like, what the fuck?
Oh, bitch. Well, in the second book. Fucking. But anyways, so he hits up Bryce, and he tells them that like Danica was seen dealing synth. Apparently before her death, and then he explains to her that like it gives him the strength and blah blah blah. All right.
So now she's like Danica, drug dealer
now.
New title.
What else was she
Like
in?
Pack of the Devils, drug dealer, liar, bestie, all of them.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so it's the anniversary of like Danica's death, and then
We finally got to the 24 months.
yeah, finally.
Finally.
And then Bryce, like I guess her and Danica would like eat croissants together or something like that. She goes and she buys them, and then when she opens them, it says trash, like iced on them, and Hunt gets mad.
Pissed. She's already like, she's about to break down. Like she's already like,
Yeah.
and Hunt's like, give me this shit. I'm fucking.
Ooh.
Who did this?
He flies away. He flies to the Pack of Devils.
Mm-hmm.
And then like there's like Amelie and her little friends, and they're like
Mm-hmm.
he fucking
He showed up pissed.
Yep.
I'll be like, okay, look at you trying to protect.
yeah, so
me.
he like stands up to them. Nice. Next day comes. So remember, Bryce got her leg all fucked up in the beginning of the book. So
That shit has been fucked up.
it's been fucked up.
The pain, like she still gets like pain every now and then. Like she is like a nerve damage type of thing.
And it's because there's the
residue
poison
of the poison.
in her leg, so they need to extract that. So they go to like a Mediwitch to extract it, and that part's really cute because like Hunt is like comforting her, and he's like, "It's gonna be okay, baby."
And
It's
she's
gonna
like,
be okay."
painful as
So-
fuck.
Girl, she removes the venom, and she makes an antidote for the synth.
With it.
Yeah, and gives it to Bryce. Comes in handy later on.
She's like, here you go.
Yeah. So then, Micah calls him in for a meeting. Yeah, bitch. And Sabine is there. And Sabine is like, you need to control your fucking little minions. They can't just be storming into my fucking domain and threatening my people. So she tells Micah, like, kill him. Kill Hunt. And Micah's like, I'm not going to kill him,
No.
but I'm going to cut off his wings.
Mm-hmm.
Cuts off his fucking wings.
Bro, I cried. I felt so bad for him, dude. Like, when you start, like, getting more and more of his story, like, everything that he went through, and then for them to just cut off his wings, and, like, he had said that they did it to him before.
Mm-hmm.
But
it took
forever for them to grow back. And that he said that it was, like, super painful, right? For them to grow back.
Yeah. And don't they get like itchy because they're scabbing and they're growing?
Yes, dude. Doesn't someone have his wings? What do I feel like someone has his wings from when they cut them the first time?
I don't remember. Maybe it's this bitch again, who I forgot her name again.
Yeah, me too.
Sandriel. Maybe it's her. I don't remember. We read this a while ago.
Yeah.
But you guys can let us know if anybody has his wings. Okay, and then he's
But his
healing.
wings, bye-bye.
Yeah, his wings, bye-bye. You know, they're little stubs.
Yeah.
He's still cute, but you know, he has little stubs on his back now. And then, okay, so fast forward. Bryce is on the computer, and I think she somehow gets into Danica's files. Ooh, girl.
She's been trying. She
gets in, and she finds the videos of the people experimenting with the synth, like the experiments on people, and they're like, this part was rough because the people that were injected with the synth, they start like
basically like
ripping people to shreds,
like going crazy.
Yeah.
So then she's like,
She realizes.
she's like, what the fuck? She was like, there was residue on Danica. Like she was dealing it. So then that means that basically someone there took it, and
Well, Danica was on the synth.
that she basically killed all of them.
So she killed all of them, yeah. Heartbreaking. Fucking heartbreaking.
But I don't think she watches the whole video the first time. She doesn't watch the whole thing.
I don't remember.
Because then there's something else revealed. That's revealed at the end of the book.
Okay.
We'll get to it.
Yeah,
We'll
remind me.
We'll get to it.
Jog my memory when we get there.
I got you.
So then, okay, this is when it gets good. This is when I was reading the book and I was like, oh my God.
We've been saying that it's been getting good.
Now for real.
Now for real it got good.
For real.
Yeah.
So Hunt is sleeping And she gets a text from Therion, or like he calls her and he's like, a deal is going down right now, a synth deal.
Like,
yeah, he's like, come to blah blah, here, the water. Just come to the shore, I'll pick you up.
I got you. Hop on my fin.
Yeah. So she gets to the boat and she sees like the Viper Queen, and then bitch, who else is there? Hunt. She's like, were you sleeping?
Fuck. She's like, I just left the fucking house and you were fucking snoring.
Were you sleeping, motherfucker?
Bro, I was like,
he's buying it.
I was like, the betrayal. Bro, I was like, that's it. I can't forgive him. I forgive him.
You forgave him real quick.
Yeah, I did. But I was like, this fucking piece of shit. I'm not forgiving this motherfucker. I forgive him on the next page.
I did not see that shit coming.
Yeah, I really didn't.
At all.
That twist. That twist twisted.
It twisted. It did what it had to do.
Mm-hmm. Because I did not see that coming at all.
And she's like, girl, she gets on the boat. And didn't he give her a stone? He gave her like a little stone. She throws it at him, cuts his fucking forehead. He's like, ah. And she's like, fuck you.
You piece of shit. Piece of shit. You've been living over here
like,
with me.
Please.
And he's like, no, it's not what you think. It's not what you think.
No, but he like gets on his knees. He's like, it's you. Like I was waiting for you.
I'm like,
beautiful.
Get on your knees.
It was really, really, very beautiful.
Yeah. That's when Hunt,
yeah.
He, I mean, he's been up there. There wasn't that many like love interests in this book.
Yeah.
So he, he's up there for me.
So he reveals to Bryce, he's like, oh, Danica stole the formula and the stock of the synth and this and that. And her and Tertian, the guy from the beginning, were addicts. And then he also tells her, he's like, Danica is the one that killed the pack. And he's like, the obsidian salt
summoned
the Crystallos demon. He's like, basically, well, the horn had nothing to do with Danica's stuff. That's what he tells her.
Yeah,
he's basically like, it had nothing to do with Danica's stuff.
Just
they were addicts. And then he's like, oh, like after I saw the footage and like after I met you, I changed my mind. He's like, I was trying to stop this deal. Yeah, I was trying to stop it, girl. And then all of a sudden, Fury is there with a gun.
Oh yeah,
and she's like, put your hands up.
I know, like, put your hands fucking up. Randomly.
Doesn't Micah show up too?
Yes, bro. They all fucking show up.
They're like, got caught.
Everyone shows up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And she's like, I never want to see you again. And Therion is like, he's like, come here, baby. It's okay. It's okay.
You could be with me.
You could be with me. Well, they take Hunt away.
Yeah, they do.
They put him in a cell. And he's like, why aren't they just killing me? They put him in a cell. Girl, Justinian crucified. They like hang him up. Kill him.
Bro. Don't they hang him by his wings?
Oh, yes, they do. Victoria, the one that like would go body to body, remember?
Don't they put her in a little
thing and to be trapped forever in the ocean? Yeah.
And they said that she's gonna like go basically insane.
Yeah. So Hunt is in a cell and he's like, why aren't they this bitch arrives, Sandriel. Oh, and this is the part when she's showing him the slides of pictures. She's like, yeah, could have had that if you just obeyed me. And he's just looking at the pictures like,
fucking just kill me already. He's like, if you're gonna kill me, just kill me.
No, literally, just kill me.
Just kill me already.
Damn, like, what is this torture?
So then
she's like, oh, do you want to see the next one? Too bad. Keep on.
And Hunt's there like
the little purple Pegasus. Right?
Oh my, yeah.
Keep on. There you go. You learned how to take selfies. I see. Okay. So then Bryce she finds out what Sandriel's doing and she's like, I'm gonna try to buy him.
So she shows up.
Yes, girl. She shows up.
And she's like,
I have the money.
I will buy him.
I will buy him.
He's
my property.
And we're like, I mean, I was all for it, to be honest. I was like, buy his freedom.
And she gives him the amulet too. She's like, this and the amulet. Yeah. And then Sandro is like, oh, okay, like she's like thinking about it, but Rune shows up and he's like,
no, not happening.
He's like, what the fuck do you think
Deal
you're doing?
off.
What the fuck you think you're doing?
Yeah, I know. I was like, Rune, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I was like, come on, Rune, like really?
I was like, why? Yeah. Get the fuck.
So she doesn't end up buying him.
She does.
But at least she gets to see him. She's like,
yeah, I love you, baby. Well, she doesn't say I love you, but she's like,
yeah. She's like, I kind of in her head. She's like,
I have love for you,
and I need you, baby. I
do.
So fast. Oh, bitch. The summit. We're in the summit. Basically, everybody's coming together.
It's like the River Queen, all the wolves. Fucking Micah's there. No, Micah's not there.
Yeah, at first he is.
At first, but who else is there? Fuck, the one that's
Sandrio.
Yes,
Sabine, Danica's mom, the Viper Queen, right?
The Ocean Queen.
Rune is there too. The
Rune
Autumn
is
King.
there. The Autumn King. Everybody there, and it's basically like all like the kings or queens or whatever the fucking of all like the regions or whatever they do like a little meeting.
Yeah. So they're meeting. The first day passes, and Hunt is like, "Get me the fuck out of here." So then I think
he's there like as a prisoner, so he's just like,
yeah, he's just
help me.
He's just there. I think it's like the second day that Micah isn't there.
Why you not there? Where you at?
So like, meanwhile, Bryce is in the archives, which the archives are illegal to have because it was the library of whatever. I don't remember what the library is. It's an illegal library.
Basically.
Girl, and then Micah shows up. And I was already like,
I knew it. In my head, I was like, I knew this fucking motherfucker.
I think you texted me. You were like, I knew it. You're like, I fucking know I didn't trust this motherfucker. Well, he was able to like leave the summit. He bypassed like the shop's security system. And he's like, I knew about the library this whole time. I knew what you guys were doing down here. And she's just like, girl.
So like, why are she's looking at him like, so why are you here? And I'm like, girl, you about to find out why he's here.
She texts Jessica and she's like, put me on. So she has her like in the fucking big screen.
She's like a fucking movie theater. Everyone's there with their fucking popcorn. And you just see on the fucking screen Bryce and Micah.
And they're like, wait, what? Everybody's confused as fuck. Like, they're like, what is going on? So Micah ends up telling Bryce, you have the horn. And Bryce is like, the fuck? No, I don't.
I've been looking for it, actually.
I've literally been looking for
it. He's like,
it.
well, you've been looking for it in the wrong place.
Yep.
Because technically, you have the horn on you.
Yep. And she's like, what? What do you mean?
What do you mean? He's like, turn around.
Lift your shirt up. Turn around.
What am I like, excuse
wait
me?
a minute.
Wait. What are you trying to tell me?
But yeah, supposedly Danica like grounded it up, mixed it in the ink, and tattooed it. Well, she didn't tattoo it, but had it tattooed on her back. Bryce. And Bryce is like, excuse me?
She's like, another fucking lie.
I know. She's like, damn. How many more? So Micah's basically telling her like, oh, I plan on injecting you with synth and using the horn to make like a blast of magic basically and activate the horn. So he wants to summon basically an army. No, he wants to take over the world apparently.
He was like, I got a plan.
He got like big plans.
He's like, and you my main help.
Yeah, you're the star of the show, baby. Star of the show.
Literally.
And then he's like, and with this power, I could join the Asteri. I will be the Asteri.
And she's like,
shit, it's not fucking delusional as fuck. Delusional.
No, you could tell that he's like burnt in the fucking head when you're reading this book.
Yeah,
he's like, literally like psycho.
He planned everything. He planned when Philip Briggs got out of prison. He like timed it perfectly so that it could fall on him. He injected Danica with the synth so she could kill the pack, which is what happened. Very sad. And then he said that he suspected that Bryce was the Horn after the Cristallos attacked her in Hunt. Because he said that the Cristallos went after her right after she took the amulet off, which was protecting her. Bitch, what?
Bro, when you're like reading the end of this book, you're like, I mean, but bro, SJM, she always does that. Yeah. Like the last 200 pages of like all her books, you're literally reading them like.
No, and she leaves breadcrumbs, little breadcrumbs,
everywhere,
like, scattered throughout.
Everywhere.
I know.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Fucking genius.
I know.
A genius. I haven't read any books like hers.
No.
Where like shit just connects.
They don't compare. They don't compare.
No, they really don't. They don't.
This is like literally insane when. Well, we can't talk about it. No, next episode.
Yeah. Oh, next episode we're gonna talk so much shit. Or we could do like a separate episode.
Yeah,
we could do like second
like
book
a little,
and then
like
theories.
a little theories.
Yeah, we could do that before the
big release.
The big release. What we've all been waiting for. Okay. So basically, her and Micah start fighting. Mind you, everybody's watching this at the summit. Hunt so like is freaking out.
Everyone now knows the truth, but he has no idea that he's being recorded. Yeah. So she's like, "Bitch, keep on spilling the tea."
Yeah.
With your big ass mouth, keep on talking because you're only fucking putting the blame on you.
Yep. So they start fighting. He ends up injecting her with synth. But then that heals her. And then whatever, she's like able to fight. Girl, Micah throws Syrinx into the little aquarium.
The little tank.
Yeah, with the knock. Is that what you call it?
I think it's like N-O-A-K.
N-O-A-K?
I think
knock.
But it has like a little whatever.
Yeah, it has like a little slash.
The nuke. The knock.
The knock.
The nuke.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Just basically the tank. Yeah.
So, girl, they're able to trap him in the bathroom.
Yeah.
She's able to get Syrinx out.
I know.
Mind you, the thing is like cracking. The aquarium is cracking. And Leia was like, I got you. And Bryce is like, you're free. Like, what do you mean?
Like I literally bought you already.
Yeah.
Like, and then she's like, I already knew. And I was like, I'm literally, look at this.
Crying. That was so
sad. I'm like, there was no need to break my heart like that. It was so bad.
And she says, I'm not afraid, right?
Yeah, she says, I'm not afraid.
Bitch.
She's like, I'm with my friends and I'm not afraid. And I was like,
Aelin?
Like, wait. Bro.
And from Flame and Shadow? I was like, interesting. So whatever. She ends up staying behind. She blows up the tank. And Bryce is able to like run up.
So she sacrifices herself.
Yeah.
So
she's able to like resuscitate Syrinx also.
Yeah.
Girl, I think she gives her 3 seconds?
Bro, she dies for time. To give Bryce time. Because she doesn't even kill Micah. Like, she literally killed herself so that she would be able to at least run up and give her like, right, it was like 3 seconds.
I think it was nothing. 3 seconds.
Like literally fucking nothing.
Girl, Bryce runs up. She gets the antidote. She takes the antidote. So she's synth free.
She's good.
Girl, she grabs the God Slayer. The fucking gun. Oh, mind you, it like cuts back to Hunt's point of view. He's like watching this and like she's like going down, like assembling that shit. And she's like ready.
Bro, and I know Hunt is like, oh, he's like, oh, bitch. He's like, wait until you get home.
He's like, that's my woman.
He's like, wait until you get home.
She's like,
bro,
girl,
badass.
3 seconds, Micah shows up. She shoots him in the head.
She doesn't even let him like think. Nothing. Gone. Poof. Bye.
No, and then she gets Danica's sword and chops him up.
She's like, oh, you wanted them to be in pieces. I want to put you in pieces.
She chops him the fuck up. Then she burns him.
And then she goes to the fucking supply closet and she gets the vacuum cleaner.
And then she empties that shit out of the garbage.
And everyone is literally watching her like
that's badass. I was like, oh my god. Yeah.
No one does it like her.
Girl, but then she opens the door and there's chaos. There's chaos going on outside. There's fucking chaos. So she ends up getting like her, I think she takes Danica's sword and like she takes a gun or something and she goes and I think she's like begging for help. She's asking for help because there's like shelters and they're closing down and people aren't getting to them, especially like the people like in the hood. Yeah, they're like, no. I think like the humans live there and they're like, we don't give a fuck about them. So she's like out and then
basically like, yeah, the humans were all gonna die.
Yeah. Girl, she's like asking for help and like Sabine is like telling her pack like no, and Ethan's like,
send them.
He's like, I'm going. So
and I was like, bro, that's what I was literally like. He automatically got forgiven there.
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Because this whole book, even he was being like a little like, but no, when he said that, I was like, okay, you're automatically forgiven.
Yeah. So he ends up like, they end up fighting together. Girl, the shelters are closing. She pushes Ethan in and she's locked out. She stays outside and Ethan's like banging on the door. Not too late. She's outside. Damn.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bad bitch.
So then because she needs to close the gates. So she goes to one gate and I think she's able to close that one gate. But that's all she's able to do.
Girl's
the
exhausted.
Other gates, yeah. The
She's
other
exhausted.
gates are open.
And there's what, 7?
I think so. I think there's 7. And then go back in the summit. I think it's Sandriel. Sandriel's like, nah, she's a threat now. Like, kill her. Hunt is there shaking like.
I was like, I dare you. I dare you to fucking touch her.
Girl, Hypaxia, she's like, she grabs his hand. She's like, you know what you gotta do.
Fucking tattoo, marking, whatever the fuck, gone.
Wow.
Bro, I was already like, oh my god. Okay, it's baby's time to shine. With fucking lightning.
My
Oh
god.
my god. Light my ass on fire, please.
Light it up. He lights it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, he fucking kills the shit out of her. That was...
Bro, it's that. I was literally like, oh my god.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Doesn't he like tear off her head too?
Bro, he goes like fucking manic.
Yeah, he goes ham.
I was like, I was reading that. I was like, you go, baby.
He goes ham. So then everybody's like, oh, okay. And him, Rune, Fury, they get on a helicopter and they're like, okay, we need to go help Bryce. Nah, bro, because Bryce is just out there alone.
A fucking helicopter. A helicopter, mind you. If you've read any other books from SJM, when you first start reading this book, you're like, what the fuck? There's a nightclub, a helicopter.
You're like, they got phones?
Toilets.
Yeah.
Which I think Akatar had toilets. Right?
Oh, yeah, because Pharaoh was like, you know, barfing in the toilet.
Yeah.
They had plumbing.
No, they had plumbing. But, you know, this one got guns.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, okay.
You're like, what the fuck?
But
they get on the helicopter.
So good. Yeah, they get on the helicopter and they're like bombing the city. They're fucking I think it's the Asteri. Asteri bombing the city. They're like, no, fuck this shit. We need to kill everything that's there. Whoever didn't make it to a shelter, well, too bad.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, right when they're gonna like drop the fucking missile, girl, Hunt like protects her. He's like around her. And Bryce wakes up and Hunt is like,
yeah.
He's basically like,
yeah.
And she's basically like, what do I have to live for now?
And like, mind you that Hunt is like at his full potential right now, because the only thing that was like suppressing his powers was the marking.
The little
thorn.
the little halo around his forehead.
Yeah.
He's tatted. Okay, he got a face tat.
Okay.
Rune ain't got no face tat.
He got a lip ring though.
He got a lip ring and an eyebrow ring.
Shit.
Oh yeah, and Rune is in a helicopter. Like, what the fuck is going on under? But okay, so Hunt is like near death, and Bryce is like, she's like, I know what I gotta do. So like, she goes to the gate and she starts asking through the gate, like, is anybody out there? Like, I need an anchor because she's gonna make the drop.
Bitch. Oh my god. Can we please start fucking crying?
Yeah. She hears Danica's
Just
voice.
break my fucking heart. Just break my heart. Just thinking about it. I'm already wanting to.
Oh no.
No.
No, you're crying.
So bad.
I'm gonna zoom into your face. In this. She hears Danica's voice and she's like, let's drop.
Oh,
and they drop.
God.
Mind you, everybody's watching this, and Deck is like pulling up her drop because I believe that like first they need a drop and then ascend.
Yes, and then ascend.
And then the ascension, or is it the drop? Like how far they drop is how much power they have, and then they need to ascend all the way back. Yeah. Whew.
And then of course her fucking dad. Her dad's like, she's gonna fucking die. She's gonna fucking die.
Girl, when he sees how much power she has, he's
he's fucking terrified of her, I think.
But he's a little proud. He's like,
he is.
He's like, oh,
okay,
damn.
bad bitch.
He's like, damn, she's stronger than Rune. She's stronger than me. Girl, when it passes his level, everybody's like, excuse me? She's a strong ass bitch. Yeah.
And she's there.
And then
Danica.
it's like, yeah, it's cutting back to like her and Danica, and Danica's like, you need to hurry up, like, light it up.
Fucking kill me.
Bro, I'm getting teary eyed just thinking about it.
Bro, it was so... Bro, I don't know who... You know, it's just that SJM, she has a way to, like, make you want to get your heart.
Yeah.
Like, rip it out. Just stomp on it.
Yeah.
There was no need. There was no need for this. You know, like, I really thought this whole time that she, you know, there was some way. When she shows up, I'm like, she's alive. I'm like, she's alive. No, she ain't alive.
Yeah. No, not me thinking she was alive the entire book. I'm like, this bitch ain't dead.
She's gonna come back.
I'm like, she's back. Like, she's literally, like, that was a fake body. She's alive. No, this part shows up and
she
I'm
was
like,
in pieces. Like, how can you really know it's her?
yeah, no, she's dead.
She's dead.
I was like, oh, she really dead. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that was even more of a shock to me.
Yeah.
I was like bawling.
The book filled with tears.
And doesn't she tell her I love you before,
Yes.
like, girl, Bryce wakes up and like she
literally-
healed the
look
fucking
at this.
world.
I'm like, literally,
I know.
she gave up her soul so that she could have the last
I know.
push to make the ascent.
Stop.
Bro. There's no
Girl.
need. There is no need.
Girl.
And then like the Bryce says like, and she whispered like, I love you, as like she let go of my hand. And that was it.
Girl, I'm crying.
Bro, so bad.
Oh my god.
If you did not cry reading this, you're not human.
That was really, that got me.
Damn, girl.
No, it's coming back. It's coming. I had forgotten about this. It's back. It came back. Oh my god, look at tear.
That's like
I had to show the camera, you know?
literally, that's the quote of the whole book. Light it up.
Light it up, yeah. Yeah, girl, she like boosts her back to life. So Bryce wakes up and like everything's healed.
I'm still.
Oh, and we forgot. Hunt is like doing compressions on her
Oh yeah,
because he woke up healed and she's dead.
she's dead.
And she had told him like, I love you, right? Before she did the drop.
Before she did the drop, she basically told everyone in her life something. Like she told Rune, like, I forgive you. Yeah. Like I just didn't.
That's right, bro. She did a whole speech.
She did a whole speech to everyone, and then she told Hunt that she loved him. And then Hunt, I think, is literally giving her compressions, and he's like, "You fucking coward! Like, say it to my face." And I was literally like,
I was like, wow. Wow.
I'm like, if they ain't mates, come on.
Well, she wakes up, and you know they kiss and make up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're almost to the end.
Yeah, we're almost to the
We're
end.
almost there. So they end up getting a visit from one of the Asteries.
Mm-hmm.
Regulus?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about Danica.
Regulus? How do you say his name? Regulus?
Regulus? Something like that.
Him, yeah. And he's like, oh, thank you. You know, yeah. You're a threat. If you ever use your power ever again, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
You're dead. That's it.
She's like,
oh,
I just ascended.
okay, bet. And mind you, now doesn't she have the little star? Just a little 8-pointed star.
star.
Which my bestie, she gave me a little 8-pointed star necklace for Christmas. Damn.
And your earrings. But that was last year. That was last year.
That was last year already?
That was last year.
Look, girl, I wear them every day.
She loves me. What can I say?
Yeah.
She takes a piece of me everywhere she goes.
Yeah, everywhere. Around my neck. On my ears.
On your ears.
And my heart.
Exactly.
Yeah. So then they're like, oh, okay, damn. Girl, and then this part. She's saying goodbye, basically, to all of them. And she's like going through her messages and like deleting them. The one
she
where
kept
like
them.
where like Connor's like, oh, text me when you get home safe. And
She
all that.
texts him, I'm home
She
safe.
said I'm home.
Bro.
No.
And I was like, no, it's that it's coming back.
I'm like, I think I cried it.
When she texts him like, I'm home safe, and she just deletes the text, like the thread, there was no need. There was no need for that.
And Hunt is there like, let's go home. Stop! I'm crying.
Why?
I'm gonna
Why?
cry again. Oh my god.
And
doesn't she like see them across the lake or whatever the fuck? She sees them.
Yes. But that's basically it. Like Danica, like even her soul is, she's no longer there. Like the pack of devils is, you get me? Like they were across, like all of them were like across, like I guess you want to say like the afterlife or whatever. But she literally sold her soul. Like there's nothing left of her.
Yeah, she's like gone. Yeah. So that's the end of that, and then we got the epilogue. Bitch. And this is where like all the theories start. Because it's Jessica and Adis and they're talking, and Jessica's like, why didn't you tell me about her? That she has Thea's light.
Which we know that she's like the first star born.
Yeah. And she's
Adis,
like, I thought that Thea's light was gone.
Adis is a cat, and an Agatar. we're gonna blurb that out.
We'll get there.
Just in case you guys still haven't read book 2.
We will get there. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do like book 2 and then theories.
Because if not, we don't want to spoil it for you guys, even though I almost just did.
No, and then Adis is like, oh, Hunt's father would have been proud, and he's like, you knew him better, Jessica.
And I'm like,
I'm
like, what does that mean? Yeah. What does that mean?
You knew him best. And I'm like,
so who's his dad and who's his mom? Because he's apparently, what is he, the last lightning wielder?
I think so.
And he's the most powerful, right?
Bitch.
He's one of a kind. One of a kind.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, and that's the end of this book. Thoughts? Opinions? Beautiful.
Traumatizing.
Beautiful.
We'll never forget.
I'm sorry, but that ending, that's, in my opinion, like the best ending in any book. Also in the second book. Like both of those endings. No, those. It's not. I can't even talk about the same.
Yeah, I know. The second book is something else.
Wow.
It's something else.
Wow.
I feel like I cried more in the first one.
Me too.
I cried more in Earth and Blood. But book 2?
Girl, in the end, I was shaking. Like, I was so excited. I was shaking reading that shit. Yeah. Beautiful.
But yeah, guys, we hope you enjoyed.
Our emotional.
Yeah.
Emotional
I
review.
knew we were gonna cry.
I wasn't expecting.
I'm literally getting teary-eyed right now thinking about it. But
it was the Danica thing that did it
Yeah.
for me.
This is like a book that I'll never forget.
No, never.
Never. And I'm so excited for book 3. I literally can't wait. I can't wait.
We're looking for like a midnight release or something that we could go to. Because now we need to celebrate.
Comment down below if your Barnes & Noble is going to be doing midnight release. Because
Yeah.
I know that Barnes & Noble's, like, some locations are starting to, like, post that they're going to be doing it. So let us know. Or if you have any special plans.
Yeah.
This is literally going to be... If there's a midnight release for this, it's going to be insane.
It better be. It's fucking Crescent City 3.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. After the ending of the second book, ain't no book or series could compare. No.
Absolutely not.
Don't even want to hear it.
When I have kids, I am going to introduce them to this series.
Like, here you go.
Here you go. This will be the start of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we hope you enjoyed.
And until next time.
Bye.
Bye.